Welcome back to the Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I want to mention today's program brought to you in part by our friends at Greater Prairie Business Solutions. And always delighted to have them be a part of our program. And really excited about today's guest. I heard that John Daugherty, about the John Daugherty Realtors, are going to be on our program. I've heard about this for about a week. They are new members of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, which is an awesome organization, and they brought John to our attention. When I saw they were on the radar screen, I couldn't wait to get John on the program. John's brand, John's name is one of the strongest in real estate in Houston, and really delighted to have you on the program. Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, your story. We've all seen the signs. We've seen the signs now for a long time. But kind of give us the history behind your name and your brand.
Well, I accidentally got in the business in 1966 and went to work for a good friend of mine, Jimmy Jacks, that had a 8-person residential real estate office on Richmond Avenue in Buffalo Speedway. And 9 months later, after being with Jimmy, I saw the opportunity to build an organization with good strong management that didn't compete, full-time salespeople, because back in those days, most people in our business were part-time, and I didn't think you could stay on top of the market by working part-time in it. So we invest a lot of money in our salespeople and giving them training, good, strong management, and marketing. And it's hard to believe I started my company in March of 1967, so we're going on a whole bunch of years, and I always stress this and say I was 3 years old when I started the company. I wish.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, don't you wish, right?
Houston's such a great city. I mean, I just am so blessed to be in Houston, Texas, and have the opportunity to work in this city. There's so many great people, and you know, we're all from somewhere. And what really makes this city work is the people and everybody helping everybody else.
It's a great city. I tell you, I'm so grateful and blessed to live in Texas and in Houston in particular. I'm with you, John. So, John, kind of give us an overview. I mean, your firm is really large. It's very significant. It's got to be one of the largest of the independent firms in Houston.
Well, we have right at 160 full-time sales associates with about 85 employees that give the support and backup to our sales team. And last year we did a little over $1.4 billion in gross sales, and we're looking we set a goal to do $1.6 billion in gross sales this year. We're really excited about this city and how diversified Houston is, and it's gonna be another good year. It's already started that way.
Awesome. What is the kind of the makeup of the homes? Do you have an emphasis? You know, and I'm looking at the website. And JohnDaugherty.com, that's DAUGHERTY, JohnDaugherty.com. I'm looking at the website, and of course you've got a lot of prestige, what they would call prestige properties. But but are you fairly all over the place in terms of cost for homes?
We're all over Houston and metropolitan Houston. We have 4 full-time people in our relocation company. Business development relocation, and our relocation people are traveling all over the country working with companies that are moving into Houston and working with relocation companies. And yes, we're servicing all of Houston. When I started the business, it was just River Oaks, Tanglewood, Memorial, and the Rice Medical area. But that was in 1967, and we've expanded, and we sell properties down on the Bay in Galveston, down in the Kemah area, Sugar Land, Katy, Cypress, Woodlands, all around Houston. Huh?
Love it. I love it. And what percentage of your homes would you say are prestige properties? And really, that term I know is subject to what part of the country you're in. What does that mean in the Houston area in terms of value?
Well, I think it pretty much means that homes that would sell for about $750,000 on up into the multi-millions.
What percentage of your homes at any given time represent that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
That's a good question, then. Yeah. Well, and the part of the problem is that it changes constantly. Correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. So that's part of the issue.
Ever-changing market, and it's exciting. That's what's so much fun about it. And the growth that's going on in our city and really in the state is just incredible, and it's going to continue to, because more and more people around the world are recognizing how special Houston is and how special Texas is.
Yeah, Houston's an extraordinary city, and I feel your excitement and energy. I have the same kind of excitement and energy, and you're expecting 2015 to be a great year for real estate and for your firm.
Yes, we do. We've set a goal to do a little over $200 million in sales and gross sales over what we did in 2014. So we're excited about it, and it started out very strong.
Awesome, John Daugherty. Any final thoughts before I let you go, sir?
No, but the only thing I would say is I'd encourage you, if you're thinking about selling your home, to list it with a company that can give you maximum exposure to the market. And if you're thinking about buying a home, try to find a full-time salesperson that knows the general area that you have interest in. And it's very important that the people that you work with in our business are full-time at it and have been trained and are continually trained, because it's a changing market every day, and it's very important that the person that's representing you is on top of the changes so that they can properly educate you to the market.
John Daugherty brought to us today, thanks to our good friends at Houston West Chamber of Commerce. They brought your story to us, and you're a new member over there, and congratulations on that. They're at hwclc.org, but John Daugherty, you can learn more about him at johndaugherty.com, and that's DAUGHERTY. John, thanks so much. You're a legend in real estate, and I thank you for sharing your insight and information to my audience today.
Well, thank you for having me, and you'll have a nice day.
You too. When we come back,
have a great year.
Much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com, and this is The Price of Business.
She ain't got